Hello everybody, welcome to Humble Warrior Yoga Academy. I'm Taylor and this is Seymour right here. Today's class is a shoulder mobility class. For this one you will need one inanimate object. I'm just using my dog's rope, and you will also need a block. Before we start, I like to give a fun fact, and today's fun fact is that Venus, the planet, is the only planet that actually spins clockwise, not counterclockwise. So we'll start standing high on the shins. If you need to pad up your knees, fold the mat in half, put a blanket under there, you can. So squeezing the glutes, pushing the hips forward. We'll start with some shoulder cars or controlled articular rotations. So let's just do one at a time. Let's start with the right. So you're going to protract the right shoulder forward. Begin to elevate it up towards your ear. Elevate, 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 elevate. When you get to the top, start to retract. So you're squeezing your shoulder blade towards your spine. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then when you get to the bottom, you're depressing that shoulder down. So you should feel a little bit of a pull in the arm. So let's do that again. Reaching forward, protract, 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 protract. Elevate, 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 elevate. Retract, squeezing the shoulder blade towards the spine. You might hear some crunching. I just did in my own shoulder. And then depressing it down. Let's do one more this direction. Protract. Elevate, nice and slow. We don't want this to be fast. Retract. And depress. Okay, shake that up. We'll do the other side, and then we'll do it all in reverse. So left side, reaching the left arm forward. Start to elevate up towards your ears, or one ear. Retract, so squeezing your shoulder blade towards your spine. Squeeze the glutes. Keep everything taut. Retract. And depress. Once again, reaching forward, protract, like you're punching forward. Elevate. Retract. And depress. Sneakily very hard. Last one. Good. Shake that left arm out. So we're going to do the same thing in reverse. So start by reaching the right palm or the right fist down. You're going to retract. So bring the arm into extension. Squeeze the shoulder blade. Externally rotate. So you're opening it up before you elevate. And then reach forward. Fist is going to reach down. Start to externally rotate. Squeeze the shoulder blade towards your spine. Arm up towards your ear. And punch it forward. Last one this direction. Bring the arm into extension. Externally rotate and squeeze your shoulder blade towards your spine. Elevate the arm up. And bring it forward. Okay, last one on the left. Fist reaches down. Bring it back into extension. Externally rotate. Squeeze your shoulder blade towards your spine. Arm comes up with your ear. Reaching forward with the left fist. And then left fist draws down towards the floor. Bring it into extension. Start to externally rotate. Retract and squeeze. Draw it up. And bring it forward. Sneakily very difficult. I'm definitely shaking. Fist reaches down. Bring it into extension. Externally rotate and retract. Elevate up towards your ear. and then bring it forward. Whew. Okay, so I have my rope, i.e. inanimate object, that is somewhat light. I just decided with my dog's toy, I'll face this way. You could also do this standing if this is too much on your knees. So we're going to do some internal and external rotation with this. I'm going to call it my Apley's exercise. So the right arm is going to reach up, and then your left hand is going to catch that inanimate object. Notice if you're arching your back to compensate, try and keep the core really contained. So it helps to squeeze the glutes because this pushes the lower back into flexion. Now you're going to switch sides. Reaching back, grabbing that object. So we're working on internal and external rotation of the shoulder. And for most of us that are right arm dominant, when we bring the right arm into internal rotation, which is taking the hand behind the lower back, that internal rotation position, it's difficult. So since most of us have a dominant arm, the right shoulder tends to be stiffer in that internally rotated position. Just going back, catching the object, trying to keep the core contained. If you have absolutely no shoulder mobility with this, I mean, a little bit of a compensation is okay, but we want to work towards the non-compensatory version of this. Let's do a couple more. Good. Let it go. Place your inanimate object off to the side and then make your way onto your belly. You will need a block or a pillow. I'm going to place the block on the first setting. And then reach your arms forward, squeeze the glutes, and try and create a little bit of a posterior curve in the lower back. So you're going to reach your hands forward, forward, elevate, flip the palms down, start to bring them wide to the side, and then you're going to flip your palms up, take your hands behind your lower back, and then relax the elbows down. So you're in this passive internal rotation. Now lift the elbows up, lift your hands up off of your lower back, straighten your elbows, flip the palms down, and then begin to take your arms wide, reaching your arms up towards your ears. Let's do that a couple more times. Arms lift up, take them wide, and flip the palms down. Once they're alongside your legs, flip the palms up into internal, hands behind your lower back, and then relax the elbows down. Lift the elbows up, lift your hands up, straighten your elbows, flip the palms down, they come wide and up towards your ears, and then bring them down. Let's do a few more. Arms lift up, take them wide, flipping the palms down. When they get alongside your legs, flip the palms up, bend the elbows, hands behind your lower back, relax the elbows, lift the elbows up, lift your hands up, straighten the elbows, flip the palms down, arms wide to the side, all the way up with your ears, and then bring them down. Let's do one more. Arms lift up, palms flip down as you take the arms wide to the side. When they're by your legs, palms face up, bend the elbows, hands at the lower back, drop the elbows just to relax for a moment. Last one. Elbows lift up, hands lift up, Straighten the elbows, flip the palms down, and then take your arms up with your ears. Now move your block. We'll finish it off with some passive stretching. So left arm wide to the left, right hand next to your ribs. Bend your right knee and then roll over to the outer left leg. Back onto your belly. Right arm wide to the right, left hand next to your ribs. Bend the left knee, roll over to the right. And then make your way back down to your belly. Grab your block. The block will be on the second setting. Now come into this Sphinx position. Take your right forearm in front of your left, and then begin to slide your right hand over to the left hand over to the right. Flip your palms up, and then fold so that your forehead's on your block. Good, forehead lifts up. Shimmy your forearms back to center. Left forearm comes on top. Right forearm underneath. Flip the palms up. Same. Open them wide, and then take your forehead to your block. Bring your head up. Shimmy your arms back to center. Press on up. And shake that out. I hope you found this class helpful for your shoulder joints. If you have any questions at all, let me know. I'm happy to do more mobility videos at people's requests. Have an amazing rest of your day.